Hello, I'm Jesse with American Radon Mitigation. In this video, we're going to talk about different roof flashings that we've used over the years. So we started out using the plastic roof flashing, cheap, easy to use, but on learning more about roofing and flashing, I found that these aren't really the best product to use. So in any of the flashings that we talk about today, the weak point is going to be the rubber seal from the flashing to the pipe. So that's going to degrade over time with the sun. You're going to have that in any of these. But the plastic can also degrade. It can crack when it's cold out. Even when you're installing it, it can crack when you put the nail through it. So we've gotten away from using these. We started using the galvanized, like you see here. You can get this in different colors, brown and gray. You can get it at the home center that we shop at, and you get this just galvanized here. So I've gotten away from using these too, and the reason why is I watch a YouTube channel. It's called Grand Roofing. We'll put a link in the description, but Brian talks about the fact that these can rust out. I was on a road trip a few months ago. I looked up at a restaurant where I was going to go in and eat at, and sure enough, they had one of these on the roof, and I saw 3 rust streaks where the water runs off the shingles. So we've gotten away from using these, and what we use now is the aluminum ones. So we've got brown and we've got gray. If you know where to find a black one of these, let me know. But the aluminum, we're not going to have rust issues. One thing with these is that they're set up for 3 or 4 inch pipe. Now we only use 4 inch pipe when we're exhausting because it's less likely to freeze. So what we do is take the snips like this. I would not use a knife, because with a knife you slice through. It's hard when you're slicing, and then it gets really easy. And where it gets really easy is where you slice down into the spot where you're not supposed to be. So I've wrecked too many of these, so now I use the snips. So I just take and start by cutting out that 3 inch ring, which is, one of them's right here. So I just cut that, and then you're able to pull it out carefully. So you now have it ready for 4 inch opening or 4 inch pipe. That's what we're currently using for flashing. One other thing that I did learn from Brian on Grand Roofing is that he uses these rain collars. Say this deteriorates over time and fails and you get water leaking in there. Rather than replace this whole thing, you can get one of these rain collars, and this just slides over the pipe, and it's just kind of to prolong it without having to replace the whole flashing. So Brian talked about that he uses these whenever they do a new roof. They'll put a new flashing on, and then they put this on as well. And this is kind of the sacrificial piece to protect the piece that's underneath. So that's one thing we've started to do too. It adds a few dollars to the cost, but it sure beats a roof leak. One question that I have for you is, what type of flashing do you prefer on your radon systems? Have you used the frost-proof ones? And if so, do you have problems with squirrels digging or chewing through them? I know in our area, when I'm up on roofs, those are really popular, and there's a lot of them where I can look down and the squirrel has chewed the lead off of that. Also not sure how great those work with a radon system blowing air through there. So let me know what your thoughts are below. I'm Jesse with American Radon. Thank you so much for watching.